Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Edward here, back with another video. And on today's episode, I just want to show you here that no matter what setup you have, what strategy you're following, you you can't be trading and you won't be trading every single day. Okay, and I just want to show you a clear example. If you are trading in this particular case, ICT concepts and sell side liquidity, displacement, market structure shift, all that stuff. If you're trying to trade that way, not every single day, the market is going to give you an entry. It might show you a potential entry, but it's not going to do the entire movement. It's not going to develop um, how you want to see it. So let me show you what I mean. So this actually happened today. It's still early in the morning. I was actually looking for setups today, but I mean I'm gonna call it a day. I am already going to call it a day. It's Monday. Normally Mondays and Fridays are like that. You're not gonna have a setup. You know, or a good setup on Mondays or Fridays all the time. Okay. So, what is the first thing I'm seeing right here by the time I wake up? Normally, trade New York session, right? So, I'm seeing that recent price has taken recent sell side liquidity, okay, on higher time frame. This is H4 hour, and this just happened. This sweep just happened today during Asian session in London session, I say. So we have that sweep right there, right? Now, what I'm thinking is, okay, New York session is about to open, right? And probably if I want to buy, I want to keep an eye in this low right here, like just in case we have another sweep, price will take another one more time sell side liquidity before it goes up. Because that's how it is. That's how New York session is when it opens. It will normally try to look for either London lows or London highs. The recent session first before it goes somewhere. Okay, since we're seeing already a sweep to the downside during London session, we had a sell side liquidity right from a previous low. So hey, we're probably going to be bullish. Okay, we're going to try to go bullish after that sweep. That's what I'm going to try to look for. Okay, so waiting right here, I see price New York session opens and it starts moving, and okay, I'm just starting to mark up. I see price was consolidating right here. I like sort of this highs in this area, probably this highs too, right? I'm just seeing what I can target, in case during New York session price sweeps and goes up, right? So I'm waiting for price to do its thing. Was a little slow. I was actually monitoring at the same time. Uh, just I went too fast. I was monitoring S&P 500 as well, and I was right here. I switched to 5 minute right here, and I'm just going to show you what I was seeing. We had this is Nasdaq and this is S&P 500 right here on the right side, right? So what is it showing? Price showed a buy side liquidity right here. Let me show you. Boom. We got that sweep. Price swept this previous high right there. Yeah, buy side liquidity. This is basically SMT. If you see from this high to this high, right there, price created a higher high, and right here on S&P created a lower high. So we have divergence. We have S&T divergence. So I went from the 5 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute. I was trying to look for a structure right here, some sort of formation, especially a market structure shift and a fair value gap, right? So I'm marking up on the 2 minute. I happened to find out the 2 minute was the best, the cleanest one. So I had my market structure shift right there. I had my fair value gap in this area. And then I was just literally waiting for price to pull back, and I was actually sending this thing to the VIP group this morning. and we were just waiting for this thing to move on. Look at this right here. Yeah, something like that. Right. So basically, this is what I was seeing at that point. Right. So um, right there, just look at what happened. Pay attention. Right. So waiting, waiting, waiting. You see, it went directly. It never pulled back to my zone. Never get to my zone. Price went directly to sell side liquidity. Right. We had sell side liquidity, and that was my target. That was actually my main target. You know. So if price is reaching my target before, without mitigating my zone, and let's say I had already a sell limit. Let's say I already had a sell limit order right here, right? Boom. And let's say this was my take profit. Right? But if the price is going without me and is reaching that take profit already, that target, I mean, this is gone. This setup is gone already. I will be removing my sell limit. Okay, you have to understand that you have to do that. If price went too fast, is gone. That's it. Just call it a day. So understand that, right? So look at what happens now after the sweep, after the price sweeps right here, this liquidity, right? Of course, I'm already out. I am out of this trade. I'm out, right? Sadly, did not went to my zone, did not mitigate it, nothing. Pretty much I'm out, right? So from here, then I'm watching just to see, price displacing to the upside, and this thing, this move happens so fast that I wasn't even thinking that maybe, I didn't have much structure right here, to be honest. So I was seeing price going up so strong right there. Look at that huge push, right? I went to the 5 minute. I was between the 5 minute and 1 minute. I was just checking, and I was like, okay, we had this huge, huge displacement to the upside after sell side liquidity. Remember what I was saying, and what I was thinking this morning? Price already swept this low during London, that an old low, and I was thinking that probably if Nasdaq opens, will most likely sweep it before it goes up as well. So it will not go up before another sweep. That's almost a guarantee. So I'm waiting. At this point, I am seeing a fair value gap right here and another fair value gap right here. So basically BPR. We have a balanced price range right here in this area, and I'm waiting for price to pull back. But look at what happens. Price just keeps pushing. It never pulled back, and it just continued pretty much sweeping and going to the upside. Right now, what we're seeing is price now taking another high right there. So it's sweeping more highs, and it's not mitigating my zone. It's not ever reaching my area. So now this is another thing that I was seeing, because price tried to reverse, I believe, right here, and I was going in lower time frame. I went 3 minute, 2 minute time frame, and on the 2 minute, I was liking this one the most because it was more clean. I could clearly see where my market structure shift would be after this buy side liquidity, right? And I'm thinking, okay, well, let's see if now price will look for sale, since after this sweep, price pushed up, now it's sweeping another buy, taking another buy side liquidity. You see, it's very volatile today to be Monday. So I'm seeing that sweep right here, right? And I'm waiting for displacement to the downside. And now look at what we're getting, right? We're getting boom, we're getting displacement. So this is a nice market structure shift right there, waiting for another candle. And now you have an imbalance right here, right? That's a fair value gap. So I was looking to go on a sell. At this point, after the price showing me that, I was definitely interested in looking for a sell, right? And stop somewhere here and then take profit, of course, using the Fibonacci. So probably, I don't know, going for this low now again, right? But I told my team, I said, guys, this is what is currently happening. This is what is currently happening, right? I'm going to wait for a reaction, no entry yet. I don't think this is going to sell. I want to see a big reaction. So price is going to the zone. Look what was happening. Price was disrespecting the fair value gap, not just the fair value gap. Look at this. We also have a breaker block right here. This was a nice breaker block, right? So all I want to do, because I was not trusting already after what the price did right here, that it went directly to my TP without me, and then price after that sweep price just keeps pushing up. All right, I just want to see a reaction before I get in. I want to see a reaction. I don't care if this thing from here just continue crashing. I don't care. All I want to see is price coming back to the zone, reacting to it, and then I can maybe enter later. I don't mind if I enter a little bit later. What I don't want to enter is a little early. If I would have entered right here, for example, with this candle that came into the zone, look at what happened. So price pushes up, it disrespects the breaker block, and then boom, just pushes up. So I did not get in. I told my team, guys, I'm not getting into this thing. I don't think it's going to sell. After this sweep right here, I didn't think it was going to sell. So this was some sort of trap, I would say. A manipulation right there again. After that, buy side liquidity being taken. So you can still see manipulation in this type of traps for ICT. This type of entry technique. So ended up not trading. And it's still 11 a.m. I mean, it's still early to find another setup, but that's it. I mean, this is defining how the day is going to be for me. This is it. I mean, price is pushing up after the sweep. Definitely on H4, that sell side liquidity price sweeping this relatively equal lows right there. Price swept and now is pushing up. But that push to the upside is not good. Is not clean. Look at this push, right? Look at all this. It's filling up all the gaps. Price is struggling, right? Is still one, two, three, four, five, six, seven bullish candles, but there is no gap right now. So far in the 15-minute time frame, there is no gap. On the 1 hour, let's see on the 1 hour. Okay, well on the 1 hour we do have a gap right here. We could probably be seeing or using this as well. Maybe this low right here. We have a sweep, and then there's a fair value gap right here. Right, but at this point, I'm just gonna wait for tomorrow. To be honest, I am not interested on trading now for the rest of the day today. This is what's happening. You see, not every day you could have some setups, but if you don't have everything to how can I say, to have all your confluences in your favor, let's say you're not trading. I just wanted to show and to make this video today just to show you that not every day, no matter what, if you're seeing a divergence, if you're seeing the setup really nice form, but you see certain things, what you're expecting is not fulfilling. You're expecting price after showing that displacement to the downside, you want to see a pullback to your zone, to your fair value gap, to then drop, right? But what's happening here is the opposite. After the market structure shift, it completely forget about you. The price just went directly to your target, okay, which was the sell side liquidity. After price is taking this, it's a must. If you had a sell limit order somewhere here expecting for a pullback, after the price swept and took your target, that's it. Your setup is no longer valid. You have to remove your sell limit order. Okay. Otherwise, you see what happened. Price will actually go against you right there. So understanding this type of stuff is very important, guys. Maybe you are struggling with this, especially with ICT concepts. I hope this makes sense. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comment section if something like this has happened to you before and you didn't realize what was happening. So I hope this can help. Thanks for watching. Give it a big thumbs up. It motivates me to keep posting content for you guys. Just posting this raw video right here with no intro or anything like that. So just going directly to the point. And I appreciate if you subscribe if you're new on the channel. So see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.